The following is an exclusive sports presentation of KRDR, Classic Hits 105.7 FM, a member of the Blue Sky Media Radio Network.
Well, a good evening to you, Ranger Nation, as we welcome you live here inside Percival Fieldhouse on the campus of Northwestern Oklahoma State University for tonight's Great American Conference volleyball matchup featuring the visitors from Ada, Oklahoma, the East Central Tigers, and your Northwestern Rangers. Again, opening serve of this match tonight will begin at 6 p.m. You'll catch it all right here on your home for Ranger Sports, 105.7, 106.1 KBZI, alvaradio.com, and, of course, NWOSU.TV, powered by Squirtle. Hello, everybody. I'm Dustin Goodnose. We welcome here to the broadcast. We'll be joined shortly by Olivia Andell, your Ranger volleyball crew here tonight and all season long throughout the 2024 season, as the Rangers coming into tonight's matchup, again, sitting at 3-5 so far out of conference play. On the other side, the East Central Tigers just flipped those two numbers. The Tigers are 5-3, and both teams, again, coming into tonight's matchup, have lost their last two matches. And again, both teams wanting a victory here this evening as East Central tries to make it their fourth straight win over Northwestern. The last time the Rangers knocked off the Tigers, you have to go back to September 17th of 2022 when the Rangers won 3-1 here in Alva. We got our opening timeout as we'll come back and set the stage with our Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction pregame show. That'll begin right after this commercial break. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7 and 106.1.
Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction has been serving clients in Oklahoma and Kansas for nearly 37 years. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we are your real estate professionals. We will get you the top dollar for your property, whether it be at auction or private sale. Get with Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction if you're wanting to buy a ranch, good farmland, sell or lease minerals, or buy a home. Visit our website at deangallauction.com to browse available listings. Talk to Dean, Steve, or Todd at 580-327-8217 or stop by the office in Alva, where you're always greeted with a smile. Come and see us.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you.
We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
With football season in full swing, Holder Drug wants to remind you we have everything you need for your tailgate on Fridays for Goldbugs and Saturdays for Ranger football. You can also gear up for the games this fall with all new Alva and Northwestern apparel for you or other members of the family. With fall right around the corner, Holder Drug has options for your fall decor for your home. Stop by and see our new selection. As always, free delivery for your medications or prescriptions. This all happens at Holder Drug, located on the downtown square right here in Alva.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding area since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being your hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
No better deal in the country than at Croft Country, located in Alva, Oklahoma. Croft Country is the dealer for vehicles in Northwest Oklahoma. Croft Country is locally owned and operated since 1985, offering a full line of award-winning brands including Chevy and GMC. From the time you enter our showroom for sales or service, you can expect to be treated like family. So the next time you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, come see us right here in Alva, located at 401 East Oklahoma Boulevard.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse as we get you set for Northwestern and East Central tonight. Again, opening night of Great American Conference Volleyball. The Rangers again here at home against the Tigers. Bringing my partner for the evening, Olivia Andell. Liv, great to be back here with you for Ranger Volleyball as we kick off Great American Conference play.
Yeah, Dustin, I'm excited to be back. I feel like it's I mean, it's basically been a year since we've done this. I feel like I didn't get to do a whole lot of volleyball games last fall, just being busy with everything. But I'm really excited to be out here and watch a very similar but different volleyball team this year. I feel like Coach Ben Gesser brought in a lot of new pieces, a lot of height. If you haven't taken a look at our roster, ton of height added to our roster, which is really going to be beneficial for us, I think, especially on that defensive side, and kind of bring back a lot of that Raven Burns and Carmay Jones blocking, hopefully back to the forefront.
Well, yeah, that's something I think the Rangers, we talked about a lot last year. We're missing that element to this, and again, we'll get our first look at it. I know that Northwestern's been playing a bunch of non-conference matchups and a bunch of classics. Same thing with East Central, so I'm excited to see their first matchup here tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. It looks like, just kind of doing my own research before the game tonight, we've had a lot of lineup changes, obviously letting Coach John kind of figure out what's going to work best for this season, especially going into this, GAC play. Obviously, these are the games that really count. And with our previous, season against ECU, obviously we want to come out and hopefully shut them out, but at least be a little bit more competitive than we were last year.
Yeah, you're right. Again, the Rangers have been swept 3 straight times by the Tigers, again dating back to November 4th of 2022. Looking at the Great American Conference standings, they look like this. Right now, Ouachita Baptist is on top at 6-1. They've won 5 straight. Maybe a little bit of a surprise there. The Tigers could be a team, a very improved team this season. Henderson State sitting in second at 7-2. Southern Ark in third at 5-2. These Tigers tonight, 5-3 on the season. They're sitting in fourth, and fifth is Arkansas Monticello at 4-3. Monticello started the season 0-3. They've won 4 straight since then. The Bulldogs of Southwestern in sixth at 3-3. Harding in 7th at 4-4. They have lost 2 in a row. Oklahoma Baptist, another team that is 4-4. They sit in 8th. Southeastern 3-4. Arkansas Tech 3-5. Tied with Northwestern as they round out 10-11. And number 12 is Southern Nazarene. Crimson Storm are 2-6 so far this season. As we're going to take another timeout, we'll come back, have more of your Dean Call Real Estate and Auction pregame show next. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7 and 106.1.
Northwestern football is back in full swing, and just like the Rangers, Bank Central is here to help you score a touchdown. We offer multiple services to help you score on your own financial goals. Head to the end zone with Bank Central. Stop by 604 Flynn Street or call 580-327-1122. Our qualified professionals are available in Alva, Cherokee, Enid, and Woodward. Certain fees and restrictions may apply, or other terms and conditions may apply. Member FDIC, and as always, Ride Rangers Ride.
Hello, Gold Bugs and Rangers. I'm Kai Flater with Great Plains Land Company. I wanted to offer you my professional assistance in helping you sell your largest asset, your land. I have all the tools and resources in place to list, market, and sell your property for the most value possible. You can reach me at 580-430-7005. Go Gold Bugs and Ride Rangers Ride.
Great thing about being a farmer is that your business is growing every day. Not without a lot of hard work, though. That's where Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma comes in. We offer competitive rates on loans for ag equipment, ag real estate, or a line of credit. And our decisions are made locally. We take the time to get to know you by name, so you can keep the growing going. You'll find our service and commitment as dependable as a sunrise. Talk to one of our ag banking specialists by phone or stop by a branch today. Here to help you grow. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, an equal housing opportunity lender. Online at farmcreditloans.com.
Do you need assistance taking care of yourself or a loved one? Beatles Nursing Home in Alva is here for you. We offer safe, high-quality, affordable nursing care while meeting all care guidelines for living. Call us at 580-327-1274 to learn more about our admissions process to place your loved one in our care. When it's time to choose a nursing home facility, we'll hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home, located at 916 Noble Street in Alva.
Do you have a heart of compassion for people who find themselves in tough situations? Hope Pregnancy Center of Northwest Oklahoma is now open in Alva and is currently hiring an assistant. We'd love to have you join our team. Please call Charity Lyon at 580-327-9091 for more information, or visit obhc.org/employment for a job description and employment application.
Welcome back inside Personal Fieldhouse as we continue the Dean Gall Real Estate Auction pregame show. Again, getting you set for Northwestern and East Central here tonight. Let's take a look at the Rangers coming into tonight's matchup. Again, the Rangers on the season, again, 3-5 so far. They did open up the season with a win over our MAC opponent, Adams State, by a final score of 3, sweeping them 3-0. Then lost 3 straight to Midwestern State. Boy, I cannot talk tonight. Drury and then Western New Mexico. Followed it up with 2 more victories over UC Colorado Springs and Truman State. And again, losing the final 2 matches of that classic at Hays, Kansas, Emporia State and Fort Hays State. And on the other side for the Tigers, well, they had a great start to the season. They won, again, their first 4 matches, then lost 1, and then coming into tonight, they've lost their last 2, but they started the season off with a win against UT Tyler, Bentley, at Dallas Baptist, and of course knocking off Sooner Athletics conference opponent USAO. Following that up with a loss to Anderson University out of South Carolina, then defeating Texas A&M International. In the 2 most recent losses, they've lost to St. Mary's University in Texas and a loss to Tampa. So these 3 teams that they played, though, Tampa is 6-0, St. Mary's 5-3 coming into tonight's matchup, and then Anderson out of South Carolina 4-4. But you look at it, both these 2 teams, very solid out-of-conference schedule. You can tell looking at it, they both have been tested, and they're going to be ready for that tonight.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Obviously, looking at a few of Northwestern's losses, a lot of those teams, I mean, they're stacked. Midwestern State, obviously a tough opponent every single year. Emporia State is usually one of the top schools in the MIAA. Fort Hays obviously coming along. That looked like it was a pretty close matchup from what I was keeping on the scores. So those losses that Northwestern took, obviously those are not, those were not easy losses. Those were both very difficult opponents that they had to take on. So I think tonight it's definitely going to be a tough matchup, but ECU is obviously a really great team. They've got a lot of their returners from last year, a lot of their hard hitters, especially. You've got Odalis Gonzalez being one of those. She was someone that really kind of tore us apart, and Emma Strickland definitely tore us apart last year. I think she had like 17 kills or something outrageous against us last year. So 2 of those returners coming back that I'm sure that Coach John has really been focusing on defensively.
You know, something you said earlier about being different but similar, I think that stands with Northwestern, but I also think that's a little bit like East Central as well. You mentioned Emma Strickland with 94 kills and Odalise Gonzalez with 112. That's a lot of kills between those 2 players.
Yeah, and I mean, both of them last year just absolutely dominated us offensively. We could not keep up, and that was a huge reason why we got swept. So
again, Rangers on their side, we look at their statistics. They're, of course, led by Erica Asensio Sorianos. As we say EAS, she's got 78 kills on the season, followed by Macy Schreffler with 68, 49 from Mariela Jimenez, 23 from Ivani Blackwood, 41 of those also from Carme Jones. So you see really two getting the job done for East Central. Northwestern kind of spreading it out a little bit more after Erica Asensio Sorianos.
Yeah, definitely, and especially getting Macy Schreffler kind of involved a little bit more. Last year, I feel like we really didn't see a lot of her until she kind of had that breakout game. I can't remember who it was against, but she really came alive and pretty much saved us in that match. So it's really nice being able to see her get a little bit more involved. Obviously, some of the bigger names, like AJ Ozdemir, she was somebody that we kind of relied on a little bit. She's been a little bit quieter so far, but hopefully we'll get her a little bit more activated throughout the season.
And again, we're getting you set here as we get closer to the opening serve between Northwestern and, again, East Central here tonight. As we're going to take another timeout, we'll come back, have more of our Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction pregame show. We'll have our Player Spotlight coming up, brought to you by Peak Environment in our next segment. Again, it's Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7 and 106.1.
Since 2004, customers in Alva, Oklahoma have trusted K&S Tire for all their automotive needs. With over 40 years of experience in the business, we offer top quality replacement tires and outstanding vehicle service repairs. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, our skilled technicians have covered you. Drive with confidence and let us keep your vehicle running smoothly. Visit us at knstire.com or come by at 2590 College Boulevard here in Alva, Oklahoma. K&S Tire, where experience meets excellence.
To prevent medication from getting into the wrong hands, it is crucial to store it out of sight and out of the reach of children and visitors. In addition, it is important to dispose of unwanted, expired, and unused medications in a safe manner. For more information, visit okimready.org That's OKIMREADY.org or call 988 Oklahoma's Mental Health Lifeline. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities since 1916. They have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs with a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer. They're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern lives here.
818 Diner has consistently provided the city of Alva with quality comfort food and great service since opening in 2019. Join us for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Some of our popular menu items to choose from include the BCB burger, the French dip, and our staples such as Terry's chicken fried steak, Don's hamburger steak, and Joe's chicken tenders. Open Monday and Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and open for dinner Wednesday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want a variety of menu items and friendly service to give you that local diner feeling, visit 818 Diner right here in Alva.
Naloxone is a medication designed to rapidly reverse opioid overdose. A person who is experiencing an overdose can't administer naloxone to themselves. Anyone can carry naloxone, give it to someone experiencing an overdose, and potentially save a life. That's why everyone should consider having naloxone. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back here inside Percival Fieldhouse. We're in our final segment of the Dean Gall Real Estate Auction pregame show. Again, coming up here in just a few minutes, Northwestern versus East Central. Again, Rangers 3-5 on the season. The Tigers 5-3. Again, both teams looking for a victory to get that bad taste out of their mouth after losing 2 straight coming into the matchup here tonight. It's time for our player spotlight tonight, brought to you by Peak Environment. Liv, who is in your player spotlight tonight for the Northwestern Rangers?
Man, my player spotlight is going to be libero Brianda Diaz. She was all-tournament team at the Fort Hayes tournament this last weekend. I think she's going to be crucial defensively for us, especially kind of saving us on a lot of these offensive kills we're going to see from ECU tonight. So I think we're going to have to see a lot of her doing a lot of talking and getting everybody kind of in the right headspace for this evening. So I'm going to pick Brianda.
For the Tigers, for visiting team, I'm going to go with the setter, Julia Kabala, the 5'7" senior out of Warsaw, Poland. She's got 271 assists so far on the season. She's been terrific for East Central. So again, she has been really one of the reasons that Odalise Gonzalez, and you've seen Emma Strickland have those kill numbers. Again, Odalise Gonzalez with over 100, right at 112. Emma Strickland with 94 on the season. So for my player spotlight for East Central, I'm going to go with Julia Kabala. That's again our player spotlight, brought to you by Peak Environment. Again, tonight our stats are going to be brought to you by the Alva Moose Lodge. Our Gear Up segment brought to you by Downtown Threads. Well, let's go through them right now. The Rangers, again, will be in their home reds with the white Rangers, white Nike symbol across the front with the white numbering on the front and the back. For the East Central Tigers, they will counter with their road whites with the orange numbering across the front and the back, East Central in black across the front, and Tigers, again, below the number on the back in black. That is our Gear Up segment brought to you by Downtown Threads of Enid, Oklahoma. Let's take our final time out as we put a close to the Dean Gall Real Estate Auction pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the national anthem and the opening serve coming up next. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7 and 106.1.
Good evening and welcome to
The Alva Moose Lodge is a proud supporter of all Northwestern and Alva public school activities and strives to be the heart of the community through fundraisers and community-based events that make a difference in the lives of individuals, kids, and families throughout Northwest Oklahoma. On a national basis, the Moose Fraternity provides at-risk children with a second chance at life and its senior members a comforting retirement at its 5-star senior facility in Florida. If you would like to see how you can help make a difference in the lives of those in need, stop by the Alva Moose Lodge Monday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at 302 7th Street to learn more.
Peak Environment provides leading lawn care services in Northwest Oklahoma with branches at Alva, Enid, and Woodward. When it comes to lawn care, Peak Environment has you covered all year long with quality, affordable services, including weed control, full-service mowing, and Christmas light installation, plus much more. Call Peak Environment today at 580-748-8003 to learn more and schedule your free quote on any service. That's 580-748-8003, proud supporter of all Ranger and Goldbug athletics.
Looking to transform your home into a cozy haven? Come to G&G Home Furnishings in Alva for our annual Labor Day sale. We're offering stunning selection of quality furniture to suit your every style and budget. Whether you're looking for new decorations around the house or some new furniture, G&G has you covered. Plus, our friendly staff is here to help you find the perfect pieces to make your house feel like a home. Hurry in today and take advantage of all of our amazing deals during our annual Labor Day sale. Browse online or stop by in person at 2107 College Boulevard, right here in Alva.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads in Enid, Oklahoma create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the gear, we do the rest. Downtown Threads handles all the payments and cuts you one check when the website is closed. Call today at 580-237-7060. That's 237-7060. Downtown Threads proudly supports Alva High School and Northwestern Oklahoma State University.
High above center court for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, there you have it, folks. The final notes of the Star Spangled Banner. Let's take a final timeout. When we come back, the opening serve is next. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7 and 106.1.
Nitram Company, your go-to rental company in Alva, is now offering insurance. From your home and car to your farm or business or a variety of rental properties, Nitram has you covered. Stop by Suite C in the professional building today and see Claudia Haltom or call their office at 580-609-3200. That's 580-609-3200 for more details. The Nitram Company, now your go-to for rentals and insurance. Proud supporters of all Ranger and Goldbug athletics.
At Ignite Physical Therapy, we assist in the therapy of many different aspects, such as advanced problem solving, joint mobilization, treatment of adverse neural tension, evaluation and treatment of muscle imbalance, tissue-specific exercise, and patient education. Dr. Jared Hayda and staff want to get you back to the life that you had before your injury. They have helped so many through rehabilitation, and they can do the same for you. Stop by and see the staff at Ignite Physical Therapy on 520 Flynn Street or make an appointment by calling 580-327-3331.
Your agency of choice for all types of insurance is McDermott Insurance in Alva. For home, auto, farm, or business insurance, the McDermott Agency will protect what you value most by providing the best coverage and client service possible. To get your custom professional insurance review, call McDermott Insurance at 580-327-3500 or visit them at 526 Flynn Street in Alva. McDermott Insurance. They can't predict the future, but they can insure it.
Blackwood! Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. Starting lineups being introduced right now for Northwestern Oklahoma State. We'll get you the starters here for both teams momentarily. For East Central, 5'11 senior number 5, Angel Nahidu. A 5'7 senior center number 11, Julia Kabala. 5'11 senior number 12, Odalise Gonzalez. A 5'4 junior, the libero number 13, Valentina Teherahina.
That's a hard one.
Yes, it is. 5'10 senior for number 17, Ashley Miller, and the 5'10 senior number 19, Emma Strickland. East Central is led by second-year head coach Danielle Essex. For the Rangers, 5'10 graduate number 1, Carme Jones. The libero, 5'4 senior Brianna Diaz. A 6'1 redshirt junior, number 11, AJ Ozdemir. 5'11 senior, number 12, Erica Asensio Soriano. A 6'3 senior, number 13, Hennessy Zalani. A 6'5 senior, number 14, Mariela Jimenez, and a 5'9 sophomore, number 15, Ivani Blackwood. The Rangers are coached by third-year head coach John Bengesser. Northwestern does lead the overall series between the two. They lead it 14-9. But again, the last 3 matches have belonged to East Central as they have swept the Rangers 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. And again, November 22nd of 20, or November 4th of 22, September 28th of 23, and November 2nd of 2023. Northwestern hitting left to right, East Central hitting right to left. And kind of a late arriving crowd.
That always seems to be the case earlier in the season, Dustin. A lot of players still coming from practice and workouts and getting out of class. A lot of kids, have their labs at 4 o'clock that don't get out till about 6 p.m. So I'm going to guess they'll probably run into the caf. It is Tuesday, which means it's Chipotle night. So
really? I did not know that.
Yeah, they have a Chipotle bowl bar. Bar in there.
All right, I'm going to have to. Oh, I mean, we have Rotary every Thursday at the caf. I'm going to have to start paying attention to that.
Yeah, it's only on Tuesdays.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
Only Tuesday. Well,
yeah.
I'm going to have to switch to Rotary to Tuesday night.
Yeah. I'll join then.
Yeah. So East Central ready to go with the opening serve, folks. Back to serve for the Tigers will be Julia Kabala, the 5'7 senior out of Warsaw, Poland, a transfer out of Midland College. A jumping left-handed serve, and we're underway. It's played by Ozdemir. Northwestern will set for Asensio Soriano, and we're going to get a point for the Rangers.
Point Rangers!
So a violation against the Tigers. Rangers take an early 1-0 lead. Back to serve, Asensio Soriano, the senior out of New York, New York. Transfer out of Miami-Dade Community College. Here's the serve over. Hedania again able to come up with that one and go back over. Rangers do get it over, but I think it was hit. Oh no, point for the Rangers.
By the Tigers.
My apologies.
Point Rangers!
So another violation against the Tigers.
Did not see what that was.
Did not either. Rangers with a nice start, though. They lead it 2-0. As Asensio Soriano with jumping serve. Hedania plays it. Now on the far side. On the attack, though, was Odalise Gonzalez and hits it out of play on the near side. It'll be a point for the Rangers.
And that's a really great way, Dustin, to get started and really get ECU a little frustrated right off the bat and not things falling in their direction. Really good, just stoppage of play, but just a really good momentum swing for us already earlier in this set.
Official blows his whistle. Asensio Soriano tosses it high, right-handed serve over to Hedania. Now they'll set right down Broadway on the attack. That time was Gonzalez, and that's going to pick up a kill for Gonzalez. Her first of the night. It's 3-1 Rangers.
Great defensive try by Hennessy Solani. Try to get down there and get that ball, but being 6'3", it's probably a little difficult to get down quickly.
5'11 senior out of Brownsville, Texas. Odalise Gonzalez jumping right-handed serve over with it. Diaz played it. They'll set right down the middle for Carme Jones. Tehedania with the dig. Now on the attack comes Strickland, and it landed in. It did, just inside that back line. And the Tigers with back-to-back points.
And just a well-placed ball by ECU right there. Cynthia Soriano definitely thought that ball was out, but just not great court awareness for her right off the bat. But hope to see some of those fall out next time.
Gonzalez serve over. Played that time by Ozdemir. Now hitting it over. Back for the Rangers. Now on the attack come the Tigers. That's blocked at the net. Nice play defensively there. Tigers will try once more on the attack. That one goes off the hands of Diaz and back towards the cheerleaders. And the Tigers with 3 straight points to tie it up. To serve once more, Odalise Gonzalez on the attack. That one mishandled by Ozdemir as it goes over the Northwestern bench into the stands, row 3. 4 straight points now for the Tigers.
Yeah, Gonzalez has a really strong top spin serve, and that's why it's coming off of them. It's so difficult to return.
Another one, Diaz. It plays over. Tehedania will set. Near side on the attack comes Strickland. It's blocked back out of play by the Rangers, and now that's 5 straight for the Tigers after the Rangers had 3 straight points to open up.
Blocks are going to start falling for Northwestern. We definitely have the height and the ability to get there. Just about their body positioning up at the front row.
Diaz plays the serve and flipping this one over. That's a terrific play, but Tehedania able to get her hand underneath it. Rangers now with it. Ozdemir on the attack. Right there is Gonzalez for the dig. They'll set for Strickland near side. It's blocked off the left hand of Tehedania as it will go out of play, and it's a point for the Rangers.
Rangers. Now serving for Northwestern, number 6, Brianda
Diaz, the libero, a senior out of Dayton, Nevada. Right-handed serve, it lands in for the ace as Tehedania just let that one go, and it's now 5-4.
What a great serve by Brianda. Wow. That just kind of died, too, as soon as it got over the net.
And that was just right inside that back line as there's another good serve over. Tehedania set up for Strickland near side on the attack. And did Northwestern touch it? They're going to say they did. The Rangers say they didn't. It went, no, and now they switch it, and they're going to give a point to the Rangers because they're going to say it hit the tape, it came back.
My vantage point is not the best here, Dustin, so I'm just fighting for straws for content right now.
Diaz with a right-handed serve over. Gonzalez played it. Kabala back on the attack, though. That time was trying to see a number there. Ozdemir over with it. Gonzalez. Now they'll set Strickland near side. It's blocked out of play right in front of our broadcast position, but it was off Northwestern. It's a point for the Tigers.
For East Central, number 13, Valentina Tijerina.
Edenia back to serve. Junior out of Brownsville, Texas. Jumping right-handed serve. Cincio Soriano. Now on the attack was Jimenez. Tigers working it back as Strickland will pick up the kill, hitting it through the block, and it's a point for East Central.
Strickland already just coming up quickly with those kills right here in this first set.
Good start for Strickland already. To serve once more, Valentina Tehedania. Serve over. Ozdemir handles it. Diaz will set up for Carme Jones on the attack. That one right at Kabala. Tehedania far side on the attack. That time was Halatoa. Rangers played it well. They'll set back for Ozdemir. Tips it over left hand. Getting a hand on it was Strickland. Now on the attack was Gonzalez. Right there, though, for the Rangers with Milani. Now Carme Jones on the attack. It's blocked, kept alive by Jimenez. Back to Carme, over with the right hand. And that one misplayed by Julia Kabala. Off of her hands, it goes out towards their bench. And it's a point for the Rangers.
And Northwestern has to be happy about that. Hennessy didn't really give Carme a really great setup and kind of had to catch the ball behind her. But to be able to get the ball over and just keep it in play and let them make the mistake, I mean, those are the points you hope to get every time.
Carson Smith will serve. Good to see her back in after an injury a year ago. As the Tigers on the attack, picking up the kill that time was Ashley Miller, the 5'10 senior out of Florida.
And then by the Tigers, point Rangers!
Oh, my apologies. It's a point for the Rangers. Not sure what the violation was there, but Rangers will take it as Carson Smith back once more.
I think they thought someone had tipped it, but they didn't.
Jumping right-handed serve. Gonzalez plays it. They'll set far side on the attack was Halatoa, and she drops it in for the point. And we're tied at 8. Back and forth we go in this one. Checking in for East Central will be the sophomore out of Aledo, Texas, Mia Little. We'll go back to serve.
Now serving for East Central, number 4, Mia Little.
Little takes a few dribbles, steps into it with the right hand, over with it. Diaz. Now set for Jimenez on the attack, and she'll pick up the kill as Little couldn't handle that one. And the Rangers now lead at 9-8.
Man, and when those J curves work in your favor, man, those are very difficult to stop, especially when you have somebody like Jimenez up there in the front row, one of the tallest in the conference.
She is. 6'5" is what Jimenez goes. AJ Ozdemir steps into it with a serve over. Gonzalez now off the hands of Kabala on the attack is too much from Ashley Miller. That's an attack error, point for the Rangers. 10-8 Rangers lead by 2 as A.J. Ozdemir once more. Redshirt junior out of Turkey, a transfer out of Idaho State. Former Bengal. Serve over. That one to Hedania. Now they'll set for Strickland. Just lobs that one over. Ozdemir got her hand on it. Carson Smith back over with it. Nice defensive play there. Kabala back to Strickland once more. Did the Rangers touch it? They did not. And it's an attack error against East Central.
I mean, give Ozdemir a handle. I mean, the fact that she was able to get down and just slide that hand underneath, that was impressive. She read that like a book, though. You could see it in her eyes. She knew exactly where it was going.
Rangers lead at 11-8. Ozdemir back to serve once more. A nice little run here from A.J. Ozdemir. Right-handed serve over, played kind of deep. Gonzalez, and nice little flip play back over by Kabala. Rangers read it well, though. And then the Rangers come up with a nice play, and I think that was Asensio Soriano dumped it over to here to the near side.
And I think that shows a lot of the growth that Coach Bengesser has worked with EAS. Last year we would have seen her swing for the fences every single time because she's such a hard hitter. This year she's really grown and maturing and knowing, like, I don't have to kill it every single time. I can get a point by simply placing that ball where nobody else is going to get it.
That's right. Pick the right spot there, and the Rangers now lead at 12-8. We'll take immediate timeout. Again, East Central took it. It's brought to you by Ignite Physical Therapy. Back to Purcell Fieldhouse after this. Rangers lead the Tigers 12-8 in set 1. It's Northwestern Volleyball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction has been serving clients in Oklahoma and Kansas for nearly 37 years. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, we are your real estate professionals. We will get you the top dollar for your property, whether it be at auction or private sale. Get with Dean Gall Real Estate and Auction if you're wanting to buy a ranch, good farmland, sell or lease minerals, or buy a home. Visit our website at deangallauction.com to browse available listings. Talk to Dean, Steve, or Todd at 580-327-8217 or stop by the office in Alva, where you're always greeted with a smile. Come and see us.
Welcome back to Purcell Fieldhouse. Dustin Goodo alongside Olivia Endell here tonight. Great American Conference volleyball action. First broadcast for volleyball of the year. Rangers on top 12-8 here in set 1. A.J. Ozdemir will serve once more. Jumping right-handed serve over. Backs up to Hedania. Now on the attack is blocked from Ashley Miller. Rangers keep it alive, though. Lalani tips it over. That was Asensio Soriano. Back come with a left hand of Kabala, and she landed in for a point. Nice play there. It's 12-9.
Yeah, definitely a really nice play by ECU to get that ball over and put it on that far line. Carson Smith tried to get there, just not quite quick enough.
5'10" senior from Mansfield, Texas, Emma Strickland back to serve. Head coach Danielle Essex has a word with the official on the far side. Official blows his whistle. We're ready to go. My apologies. That was Jada Abercrombie with the serve as Lalani sets for Asensio Soriano. Hit through the block, and several Tigers got a hand on it, but it lands on the hardwood, and it's a point for the Rangers.
And that's the EAS that we know.
That's exactly right.
Now serving for Northwestern, number 14, Mariana Jimenez.
Jimenez back to serve. Again, the 6'5" senior out of New York. Serve over. Played by Little. Set up. Odalise Gonzalez goes right down Broadway, picks up the kill, and it's 13-10.
No one near that ball, Dustin. No one was getting that.
It's like the sea just parted right there in the middle
Literally,
of the
that
defense.
was Moses right in front of us.
Macy McCamus.
Back to serve, Macy McCamus, the junior out of Paris, Texas. on the official on the far side at the scores table. Now gets the word ready to go. Jumping right-handed serve. Carson Smith. Lonnie now on the attack goes Blackwood. Right there, though, to pick it up is Kabbalah. Now Gonzalez with the attack. Nice play from Carson Smith. Ozdemir keeps it alive. Far side over to EAS on the attack. Nice dig there from the Tigers. They'll set up Gonzalez once more. Through the block. Cincio Soriano keeps it alive. Now on the attack. It lands in for the kill in the back right corner. And it's 14-10 Rangers.
Excellent play between the two of those, between Lalani and Cincio Soriano to kind of work that play. Really, we were out of system, but, I mean, those are the points you have to get every single time, Dustin.
Hennessy's Lalani back to serve out of Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. A transfer, though, from Tennessee State. Right-handed serve over, and that's a service ace as it goes off the hands of Mia Little. Point Rangers.
Ace for Lalani. Point Rangers.
We love easy points like that.
Certainly do, and that is the second ace now for Northwestern here in the first set. As Lalani will go once more. And served without the official being ready. A couple of times tonight. But he's trying to get that early start.
So anxious.
We'll try it once more. Tennessee's Leilani with the serve over. Little. Now played by Kabbalah. Odalise Gonzalez on the attack. Nice dig from Diaz. They'll set up. Cincio Soriano tips it over. Had it to Hadania. Now to Gonzalez on the attack, and that's a kill. As Diaz couldn't handle that one, and it's 15-11.
Man, she was there. That is a hard hit ball by Odalise.
Alatoa now in for East Central. As Julia Kabbalah will go back to serve. Again, the senior out of Warsaw, Poland, a transfer out of Midland College. Left-handed serve over. Diaz plays it. Lonnie sets for Cincio Soriano. Was it touched by East Central? It was. Point for the Rangers.
Point Rangers.
16-11.
Left out on that one.
Soriano.
Cincio Soriano, right-handed serve, kind of just pops this one over, and that's a service ace as it goes off the hands of Tiedania out of play. And another Rangers. Service ace. That's the third for the Rangers.
I think that was one that they definitely thought she was going to hit her usual hard top spin, and she kind of just flopped it over.
Tiedania. Kabbalah sets back. Gonzalez on the attack. It's blocked. Strickland keeps it alive, but it goes into the net and falls to the floor. It's 18-11 Rangers, and the Tigers, I'm going to tell you, they need a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. Timeout.
Yes.
East Central.
And they take one. We'll take it with them. 18-11. Rangers lead the Tigers here in the first set. Back to Purcell Field after this. It's Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network, 105.7 and 106.1.
This year, Northwest Electric of Alva celebrates 50 years of being in business. So if you need electrical work done at your home, farm, or business, Northwest Electric is your local and friendly contractor for all your electrical needs. Daryl, Scott, and the crew are fully qualified electricians with over 70 years of combined electrical experience. From new lighting options and troubleshooting to new construction and remodeling of your home or business, Northwest Electric is here to serve you beyond the call of duty. Northwest Electric is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug Athletics. Northwest Electric, where we don't want all the business, just yours.
K Body Works, our goal is to make our auto body services as convenient and stress-free for our customers as possible. From minor repairs to major auto body work, we do every job with the highest level of professionalism. We have the team and the technology to address a variety of auto body needs in today's ever-changing market. So come on by today and get your free estimate at K Body Works, located at 301 Flynn Street, right here in Alva.
Welcome back to Purcell Fieldhouse, 18-11. Northwestern leading East Central here in set number one. In the opening match of Great American Conference play is Asensio Soriano. Edania, Kabbalah, they'll set on the attack. That one tipped back over as that was Halatoa, and it's a point for the Rangers. And hit too many times by the Tigers.
Didn't look like it had got all the way over to get to the Rangers' hands on that one. Just barely hit the tape.
Rangers rolling, leading 19-11. Serve over, and that one a little too deep, and it was as Tiedania this time gambles and it works off. It's 19-12.
Now serving for East Central, number 12, Odalise Gonzalez.
Odalise Gonzalez will serve it for East Central. Steps into the right hand. Diaz. A pass to Blackwood on the attack. Gonzalez with a nice dig going to the floor. Now on the attack is Halatoa. Diaz right there for the dig. Alani sets for Carme Jones. Right to Kabbalah for the dig. Adania far side on the attack, and that's too much on it from Halatoa. And a point for the Rangers.
Tigers. Point Rangers!
It really just seems like a lot of errors happening on ECU's side right now. They just can't seem to get a lot of these hits to fall in. Just the handful that we had from Emma Strickland and Odalise Gonzalez there at the very beginning.
Diaz with the serve over. Service ace once more. That is service ace number 4. And you mentioned attack errors. That's the difference right now. It's 21-12, 8 total attack errors for East Central.
Yeah, that's what's really hurting them.
Diaz over with it. That's a line drive serve.
Yeah.
Kabbalah sets for Strickland. Too much on it. Rangers play smart defense. Let it go, and another point.
Once again, just another attack error. They're just not getting on top of that ball, Dustin, which, I mean, like I said, is working out in Northwestern's favor. That's how you can win a game easy, is just let them make the mistakes.
Diaz hit that one hard. Gonzalez play at the net. Ozdemir kind of hit it over. Now another play at the net. Strickland keeps it alive, and it's a point for the Rangers. Well, East Central looked a little confused on that one.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if they just thought that the play was dead or what.
Brianna Diaz to serve it once more. It's 23-12. Another rocket line drive. This one a service error against Diaz. Point for the Tigers. They're back within 10, and they'll be serving.
For sure.
That's the second service error against the Rangers. Bailey Kaba will go back to serve. Left-handed serve over. Yes, there. Alani sets for Carme Jones on the attack, and Jones that time just got a lot higher than the defense did.
Point Rangers!
I also think that was something that we kind of missed last year, and nothing against Cameron Lobb. Cameron was obviously an excellent setter. She was really great at moving, having all these moving parts together, but having that extra height of Lilani, getting that set up, especially for somebody who has ups like Carme Jones, I think it's just such a game changer for them.
Strickland over with it as Asensio Soriano off of her right hand lands in for a point for the Tigers. Now, I think that's an excellent point you bring up.
And I mean, every setter knows that, each person has a different type of set that they like. Each person, Jimenez has a different one from EAS, and Carme Jones has another one that she really likes. So it's just getting all of those moving pieces together and kind of understanding that. But like I said, somebody who has such an amazing vertical like Ivani Blackwood and like Carme Jones, having that extra height, I think, is a huge benefit to Northwestern's offense.
As the Rangers end it, coming up with a block defensively for a point off the attack from Emma Strickland. And boy, what a start for Northwestern as they take set number 1 here in Great American Conference play by a final score of 25-14. We will take a break. Again, come back. We'll have some first set statistics in our statistical break, or first set break, brought to you by the Nitram Company. Coming up right after this, it's Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7 and 106.1.
Race into Alva on September 20th, 21st, and 22nd for the Bank Central Big Cruise and Car Show. Friday night kicks into gear with the early bird registration, free cookouts, and a cruise to cap off the evening. Saturday slams in with hot cars, trucks, motorcycles, food trucks, and the autocross. Saturday night lights up with smoking burnouts, race car exhibitions, and cruising the night away. A free breakfast, service, and fellowship plus drag racing finish off Sunday. Lots of cash and prizes with no entry fee. Visit BigCruisingCarShow.com for more information. It's the 23rd Annual Bank Central Big Cruising Car Show presented by Holder Drug, Jeff Bryan Chevrolet, Napa Auto Parts, and Wendy Ford. That's September 20th, 21st, and 22nd. We'll see you in Alva.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you. We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back inside Purcell Fieldhouse. Dustin Goodell alongside Olivia and Dale. It's our set break brought to you by the Nitram Company. And Liv, taking a look at these numbers,
Yeah.
It all starts with the attack errors. That was the difference.
Yeah, most definitely. Obviously, ECU having 11 kills, 11 errors, 0 percentage. Not looking great for them. But on the opposite end, Northwestern, 8 kills, 0 errors. You know that Coach Bengesser loves to see that. That's an excellent number to have on your side. Another big thing, obviously, Northwestern's defense coming up big with 3 team blocks. That's really huge. Once again, something that in previous years Northwestern was known for was our blocking and our upfront defense. So I think that's something that can really translate over and helping us secure a lot of good offense in the future sets.
And Asensio Soriano led Northwestern with 5 kills. Carme Jones with 2, 1 from Jimenez. For the Tigers, they were led by Emma Strickland with 5, 2 from Halatoa, 3 from Odalise Gonzalez, and 1 from Julia Cabala. We've flipped sides. East Central hitting left to right, Northwestern right to left across your video dial. Again, Rangers leading it 1-0 after a dominating first set. Again, that hit percentage you talked about, 8 kills and 21 total attacks, over 38%. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, not looking very good.
And once again, Northwestern students starting to file in here behind us. And we expected a pretty good crowd tonight here on opening night of Great American Conference Volleyball.
Northwestern will be serving back to the Rangers. 13.
Tennessee's Lalani will lead it off. Here's the opening serve, and we're underway here in the second set, and it's a service error to start things off. Point for the Tigers.
Point Tigers.
Not how you want to start the set, Dustin.
Certainly not, as Emma Strickland will go back to serve, number 19. Strickland steps into it. Diaz played it. Alani sets for Asensio Soriano. Too much on. No, they're going to say it was touch. Rangers with a point.
Yeah, looked like it had caught their hands over there on Odalise Gonzalez's hands.
Number 12, Erica Asensio.
Asensio Soriano to serve it. Just kind of pops this one over. Set it up, far side. Gonzalez on the attack. She'll pick up the kill. As Diaz trying to get to that one, but it's a point for the Tigers.
Point Tigers. Now serving for East Central, number 16, Bailey Kava.
Kava back to serve. Left-handed serve over. May have been too deep, and it is. Service error against the Tigers.
Point.
That is their first of the match.
Felt like they had a few in the first, but it must not have.
To serve, Brianna Diaz. Played by Strickland. Cabala sets for Gonzalez far side. Diaz right there to play it. Milani sets for Carme Jones, who hits it through the block and picks up the kill. It's 3-2 Rangers.
Point Rangers!
Nice to see Coach John getting Carme kind of involved on the offensive side. Usually in her previous years, we've only really seen her be a strong, defensive player. So it's good to see her getting some offensive play.
Gonzalez and Cabala over with it. Asensio Soriano, Lalani, now AJ Ozdemir. Cabala there to pick it up. And then off the hands, not sure who has that for the Tigers, but Gollins can't come up with the attack because Diaz saved it. Tigers now with a save. Back to Gonzalez, hit through the block. EAS. Lalani, Carme Jones tips it over. That's a great play.
Yeah.
Thought that was too far out in front of her. On the attack comes Halatoa. Rangers dig it out. Ozdemir and Jimenez kind of both looked at each other and let that one go.
Well, just a huge collision between Leilani and Brianda Diaz over here on the other side of the floor. I think they were kind of worried they were going to collide as well between Jimenez and Ozdemir. A lot of moving parts, Dustin. A lot of moving parts for a very small area.
That's right. That's why I do this and didn't ever play it. as Jimenez on the attack picks up the kill.
Mariela Jimenez with the kill.
I'd probably be just running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
I'd just be hanging out in the back corner, letting everybody else do the job until the ball came to me.
You guys let me know when you need me.
Yeah.
Carson Smith.
Carson Smith back to serve, as we told you. Again, she missed most all of last year with an injury. The transfer a year ago from Allen Community College. Smith jumping right-handed serve. Strickland. Kabala runs on the near side. Kaaba now trying to go to that backside, though, was Lalani. East Central was there, and Gonzalez hit it through the block. Smith keeps it alive. Ozdemir on the attack. Was it touched? It was not. And that's a point for the Tigers.
Just a difficult shot for Ozdemir to try to get, especially being out of system, having Carson Smith setting that up, but an excellent save by EAS there on the back row.
Odalise Gonzalez, a senior out of Brownsville, transfer out of Coastal Bend College. Carson Smith handles it. Diaz, and over with it, Cincio Soriano. Gonzalez, they'll set up near side on the attack. Ashley Miller, too much on it, as she tried for that back right corner, and it's a point for the Rangers.
Another attack error. We hope to see a few more of those in this set again.
Now serving for Northwestern, number 11, AJ Ozdemir.
Again, they had 8 in the first set. Did East Central 2 so far here in the second set? It's AJ Ozdemir. Running right-handed serve. That one played by Little. They'll set up far side on the attack is Strickland. Ozdemir there for the dig. Lalani sets up Jones. Too much, though. Kind of led her too far, and now EAS had to just kind of tip it back in.
Yeah, and I don't even know if she got it over, Dustin. It looked like it just kind of hit the top of the tape or that she missed it. Not really a great setup by Leilani on that one.
Ashley Miller, the senior out of Florida. Handed serve, Carson Smith. Alani to EAS. That one blocked right there, and boy, that's one of those. Put a little bit more on it. East Central was ready for it that time.
I really kind of hoped that she would have swung on that one, but trying to be a little too smart did not work out in her favor.
Tigers pick up the block and the point as Coach John Biggesser wants a timeout. It's a media timeout brought to you by Ignite Physical Therapy. Rangers lead it 1-0, trailed 6-5 here in the second set. This is Northwestern Volleyball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7 and 106.1.
With football season in full swing, Holder Drug wants to remind you we have everything you need for your tailgate on Fridays for Goldbugs and Saturdays for Ranger football. You can also gear up for the games this fall with all new Alva and Northwestern apparel for you or other members of the family. With fall right around the corner, Holder Drug has options for your fall decor for your home. Stop by and see our new selection. As always, free delivery for your medications or prescriptions. This all happens at Holder Drug, located on the downtown square right here in Alva.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. Rangers trail the Tigers 6-5 here in the second set. Dustin Goodham alongside Olivia Andell, your Ranger volleyball crew here tonight on the Ranger Sports Network 105.7, 106.1, of course, alvaradio.com and the Northwestern NWOSU.TV powered by Squirtle.
Now serving for East Central, 17.
Ashley Miller will go back to serve. Miller back towards the baseline, towards that back line, steps into it. Carson Smith. Lalani sets up. EAS, who just has to hit it over. Gonzalez, Kabala, far side, tipping it over with Strickland. It lands in for a point, kind of right there in the middle of that defense.
Yeah, Leilani just kind of giving EAS way too tight of a set. I mean, it's getting really, really close.
Yeah, those are 2 or 3 kind of bad sets in a row we've seen on this near side.
Yeah.
7-5 Tigers. Ashley Miller to serve it once more. Steps into it. It goes right into the net for a service error. Point for the Rangers. And the Rangers will be serving. Mariela Jimenez will go back to serve.
Mariela
In her
Jimenez.
second year here at Northwestern, the transfer out of Miami-Dade. Just stand still, right-handed serve. Kind of powers that one over as they'll set up Strickland right at Ozdemir. Lonnie off the attack from Cincio Soriano. That one right off the hands of East Central and goes over to the other side of the scores table. Point Rangers.
And a much better set by Leilani for EAS on that one.
Rangers.
Jimenez once more. Tosses it up high, pounds it over almost with her fist that time, and it's a service error against Northwestern. Point Tigers. That is the third service error so far against the Rangers. They do have 5 aces.
Now serving for East Central, number 11, Julia Kabala.
Kabala will go back to serve. Serve over by Kabala. Carson Smith. Lalani tips it over the right hand. Really had no other play but that one and made a great play.
And that, once again, not taking anything away from Cameron Law, but when you have somebody who is 6'3", when those returns are right there at the net and they are so difficult to get, the only thing you can do is go over. When you have somebody that tall that is able to just kind of push it with the tip of her hands and go right over the net, it works out in your favor most of the time.
And Dirt certainly did there, as though the Tigers come back, though, with the kill. It was Odalise Gonzalez who picked it up. They lead it now 9-8. And this is about the time in the first set where it really got away from East Central. We'll see if the Rangers can take advantage here. As Strickland over to Diaz of Northwestern. Lalani sets for Asensio Soriano, hit through the block. Tigers keep it alive. Kabala runs it down. Gava over with it. They'll set up. Asensio Soriano off the hands, through the block, and a point for the Rangers.
She is all over the court, hitting from the right, hitting from the left.
Now serving for Northwestern, number 12, Erica Asensio Soriano.
Asensio Soriano, we'll see what serve she goes to here. Doesn't toss that one as high, kind of dumps it over, and the Tigers somehow get it over. Lalani to Diaz, over to Carme Jones, fading back, hits it over on the attack. Cava keeps it alive. Gonzalez is blocked. Tigers keep the possession, over with it left hand, and then how about the play there? That time from Genesis Lalani with the kill.
What a smart play to notice that huge hole right there on that far side. To be able to just place it there in such a quick set, too. There was no fluff behind it. She just put it right there where it needed to go.
Strickland near side. Alatoa on the attack. It's blocked out of play by Ozdemir. Point for the Tigers. It's now 10-10 East Central and Northwestern. Bailey Kaava back to serve. Left-handed serve over. Diaz, Alani, left hand by Blackwood. It was blocked. Ozdemir kept it alive. They'll go far side over to Jones on the attack, but it's an attack error right into the net. Point for the Tigers.
Point Tigers.
It's kind of got it a little too far out away from her. Carme wasn't able to get on top of it.
Once more. And the junior out of Hawaii, transfer out of Lee College. Asensio Soriano, they'll set up Ozdemir on the attack, get it right at Kaava. That one goes right between the speakers. As up to Carme Jones, who is for the set of the kill.
Jones with the kill.
And one thing about Carme offensively is she may not have a ton of power behind her, but she's really great about getting around that block.
And she got around it there and picked up another point for the Rangers. We're tied at 11. Diaz over to Strickland. Kabala at the net. It's blocked, and the Tigers will give up a point to the Rangers there.
Blocked by Northwestern.
That's just embarrassing. Just embarrassing when it hits you right back in the face, Dustin.
Yeah, that's never good.
No.
Diaz, service over.
Wow, what a serve.
Gonzalez keeps it alive, hits the ceiling. Now to Strickland. Halatoa over with it. Jimenez. They'll set up Ozdemir on the attack, right at Kabala. Nice play there, and then we get a whistle and a violation against East Central.
Someone in the net.
In the net by the Tigers.
Our public address announcer, Tim Lauderdale, lets us know. Rangers by 2, 13-11.
No such luck.
Diaz over with it.
Wow, what a serve.
Strickland handled it. Kabala, Alatoa on the attack. Laying out for it is Asensio Soriano. Play at the net and going straight to the floor with that one was Ashley Miller for the kill.
Man, and those ones are just difficult. I mean, give it to EAS to be able to get down and get that, but when you just don't have a lot of control to get it where you need it to go, you just give ECU an easy kill.
You do. That's what's tough. Trying to keep it in play. Pretty much set her up for that one.
Yeah.
Back to serve me a little. Serve over into the net for another service error for East Central.
Point Rangers!
Rangers taking control now. They lead at 14-12. As Carson Smith back to serve.
Carson Smith.
Redshirt senior out of Midwest City, Oklahoma. Former Midwest City Bomber. Here's the serve over. And that's a service ace for Carson Smith. Well done there, and it's 15-12 Rangers. And I think Tigers want a timeout. They do. We will take it. 15-12 Northwestern here in the second set. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Community Bank has been serving Alva, Oklahoma and the surrounding area since 1984. Community Bank was founded by local community members who wanted to ensure the banking needs of the community were being met. It has been our goal since inception to provide customer-focused services and community development. Our customers are friends, neighbors, and never just a number. We believe in investing in our community, and we pride ourselves in being your hometown bank. Community Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Get no better deal in the country than at Croft Country, located in Alva, Oklahoma. Croft Country is the dealer for vehicles in Northwest Oklahoma. Croft Country is locally owned and operated since 1985, offering a full line of award-winning brands including Chevy and GMC. From the time you enter our showroom for sales or service, you can expect to be treated like family. So the next time you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, come see us right here in Alva, located at 401 East Oklahoma Boulevard.
Welcome back to Personal Fieldhouse out of our timeout.
Carson Smith.
15-12, Carson Smith to serve. Tosses it high, right-handed serve, just clips the tape and goes over. He'll set up for Gonzalez, too much on it on the attack, and it's an attack error. 16-12, Rangers lead it.
I did not think she was going to get that one over, Dustin.
That one just barely got over. Smith will try it once more. Carson Smith, another good serve, driving it over. Nia Little, they'll set up on the attack. That time was Miller.
Ooh.
Rangers keep it alive. Did it
Tried.
hit the antenna? I believe it did. Point for the Tigers at 16-13. Always been a big fan of that score, 16-13. OSU beat OU by that score in 2001.
Oh, I was like, what does it add
Not
up?
that anybody would have
I
any
was like,
idea.
what does that add up to? 29?
Gonzalez with the service ace as that went off the hands of Smith. It's now 16-14.
29 forever. Right?
That's right. Rangers lead by a safety, 16-14 here in the second set. Is back to serve as Odalise Gonzalez. Diaz to Lalani and over with the left hand. Terrific play again, right over the top of the Ranger in the center of the net.
And that's why it helps having a setter who is 6'3".
Now serving for Northwestern, number 11, AJ.
So now AJ Ozdemir will take a crack at it here with a right-handed serve coming up. Several right-handed dribbles. Now jumping right-handed serve. Played by Little. He'll set up far side. Strickland, that is blocked. And Leilani that time again, it was her and Jimenez both right there.
At the Twin Towers, Dustin.
That's exactly right. Kind of gives the old Dikembe Mutombo finger there on the block. 18-14, Rangers by 4. Ozdemir will serve it. Serve over. Little. Kabala will set. On the attack comes Miller, and it land in for the kill. No, it did not. Point for the Rangers.
Yep. It's a little deep, Dustin. Once again, these attack errors kind of just pile up for ECU again.
But again, and they do have, so far, 16 errors. Actually, yeah, make that 17 errors in the match. 8 in the first, now 9 here in the second.
Wow.
Tigers, again, giving away a lot of points tonight as Ozdemir, deep serve, Little played it. That one's going to go over, and EAS hit it right back at him, but too much on it, just past that back line.
I thought somebody might have got a finger on it.
Last touch by Northwestern. Point Tigers.
That's an easy point we should have had, Dustin. In all honesty, that was...
I agree. They set us up for it.
Yeah.
Serving for East Central, number 20, Macy McCamus.
Macy McCamus will come check in to serve. It'll be the second time we've seen her serve tonight. The 5'5" junior out of Paris, Texas, that is. As that one goes over, Tigers are going to set it up. They'll do for Strickland, and she'll pick up the kill as Smith just couldn't get a whole lot on that one.
Yeah.
Strickland with the kill.
And really kind of picking on Carson Smith back there. I think they know with a slight hip injury and everything that she's not maybe able to move as well as she normally can.
Amos with the serve over Diaz. Alani sets up for Asensio Soriano on the attack. Amos there for the dig. Kabala far side to Strickland on the attack. Ozdemir there to dig it out. Alani sets up for EAS, tips it over. Nice play from Strickland to keep it alive. Back to Gonzalez from the attack line.
I should have let that go.
And I was about to say the same thing. Carson Smith just went out and after it. I think if she lets that go, that's a point for the Rangers.
Yeah, most definitely. That one had just a little bit too much heat on it. It was not going to drop on that back line.
Rangers want a timeout. We'll go ahead and join them. 19-17. Rangers lead it here in the second set. They lead 1-0. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
Northwestern football is back in full swing, and just like the Rangers, Bank Central is here to help you score a touchdown. We offer multiple services to help you score on your own financial goals. Head to the end zone with Bank Central. Stop by 604 Flynn Street or call 580-327-1122. Our qualified professionals are available in Alva, Cherokee, Enid, and Woodward. Certain fees and restrictions may apply, or other terms and conditions may apply. Member FDIC, and as always, Ride Rangers Ride.
Hello, Gold Bugs and Rangers. I'm Kai Flater with Great Plains Land Company. I wanted to offer you my professional assistance in helping you sell your largest asset, your land. I have all the tools and resources in place to list, market, and sell your property for the most value possible. You can reach me at 580-430-7005. Go Gold Bugs and Ride Rangers Ride.
Like that, coming back into a little Guns N' Roses as Macy McAmis will serve it.
That's a song that pumps me up, Dustin.
Oh, no question. Service over. And boy, Diaz let that one go because I think she maybe thought Carson Smith was right behind her and going to take it.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication. She kind of cut her off like she was going to take it and then last second pulled away.
Service ace for the Tigers. That's number 6. McAmis again. Diaz. Lolani sets up for Jimenez. Hammers that one through the block, and that's a point for the Rangers.
Mariela Jimenez with the kill.
You know what's
Point
wild when you see her?
Rangers.
It doesn't look like she's swinging that hard, but there's so much force on that.
Yeah, and same thing with her serve. I mean, she barely touches the ball, but she's so strong. That ball's damn near at the back line every time.
Yes, it is. Jimenez takes several dribbles, steps into the right hand, and powers it over. Gonzalez. Kabala will set up on the attack was Nihinu. Alani out of EAS. That's a nice dig by Keava. Alani sets up one more time. Asensio Soriano, Strickland with the dig. Kabala sets up Gonzalez on the attack. Dig from Ozdemir. Alani sets up EAS again on the attack. Too much on it as it lands out of play on the far side. Point for the Tigers.
Out on Northwestern.
Man, and a right idea by EAS to put it there. A lot of power behind it. Just didn't get down.
Now serving
Rangers by 1. They had a 4 or 5 point lead here in the second set, but Tigers have crawled back into this one. As Kabala left-handed serve over. Handled by Diaz. Alani back to Diaz. Diaz has to hit it. Well, tried to hit it over. Not enough on it as it goes into the net.
Yeah, well, and nobody was there for the setup. I'm not sure where Hennessy thought she was going with that ball.
Well, we are tied at 20. Serve over. Diaz. Lalani. Flips it over. Nice play there, but it was out. Just landed on that out-of-bounds line on the near side. That's 4 straight now for the Tigers.
2 errors by Hennessy right there, right? Back to back. I mean, great ideas, but just got to be a little bit smarter about where you are on the court.
Jumping left-handed serve from Kabala. Diaz played it. Lalani. Giovanni Blackwood on the attack. Gonzalez there for the dig. Kabala sets up near side. Halatoa. Dig from Smith. Ozdemir sets up. EAS on the attack. It's blocked. That's a nice play from Halatoa. She comes up with a point for the Tigers.
Once again, just Northwestern not really playing up to their game. Everybody's just seems a little lackadaisical right now.
22-20 Tigers. Rangers need a point here. Kabala. Over to Carson Smith. They'll set up Blackwood, and boy, she got high and hammered that one in for the kill. Rangers needed it.
That one went straight to Bangladesh. Good no. It's still going into the ground, I think, the way she hit that.
22-21. Tigers lead by 1 here in the second set. Serve over. Strickland played it. They'll set back up. Bird tips it over the right hand. Ozdemir to Lalani. Sets back for Blackwood on the attack. Kayava again hit that one over. Carme Jones on the attack. Coming up with the dig was Kabbalah. They'll set for Strickland and somehow hit through the block of Carme Jones and Ivani Blackwood.
It's not close enough to the net, it looked like, for Carme to get there to kind of get that ball back over.
Now serving for East Central,
23-21.
Strickland.
Rangers trail by 2. Serve over from Strickland. Diaz. Lalani for Blackwood on the attack. That one rolled across the tape and landed on the near side. 23-22.
And those are the ones that kind of make you pucker a little bit. 'Cause you're not sure which way it's going to fall on the net.
No question. Erica Asensio Soriano. And that one served just cleared the net. Alatoa on the attack. Diaz with a great left-handed save. Asensio Soriano to Ozdemir. Hit through the block, and it's a point, and we're now tied at 23.
And that's just the beauty of our team, Dustin. I know we've only watched 2 sets, but everyone is able to play all these different parts. You know, Asensio Soriano able to set up Ozdemir over here on the outside. Everybody doing their part to keep the ball in play. I think that's what makes up a really strong team.
And coming down to this one again. 23-23 here in the second set. We'll take a break and come back. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
Great thing about being a farmer is that your business is growing every day. Not without a lot of hard work, though. That's where Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma comes in. We offer competitive rates on loans for ag equipment, ag real estate, or a line of credit. And our decisions are made locally. We take the time to get to know you by name, so you can keep the growing going. You'll find our service and commitment as dependable as a sunrise. Talk to one of our ag banking specialists by phone or stop by a branch today. Here to help you grow. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, an equal housing opportunity lender. Online at farmcreditloans.com.
Welcome back here inside of Personal Fieldhouse. 23-23. Northwestern tied with East Central here in the second set. Asensio Soriano. Gonzalez. Kabbalah back to Gonzalez on the attack. Right there is Villani. Diaz back to Carme Jones on the attack, and it's a kill as Kabbalah couldn't get to it. And it's 24-23. We're at set point.
Rangers fans, get on your feet.
Northwestern just firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, we need this one. Chance to go up 2-0. Serve over. Gonzalez. Kabbalah will near side. Halatoa blocked by the Rangers for a point. And I think that was A.J. Ozdemir.
What a huge block by Ozdemir. Holy cow. You could tell she was totally fired up for that one.
Boy, it was almost like she knew right where that was going.
Oh, yeah. She aimed her body exactly where it was going. No one else was around. What a great play defensively by Ozdemir.
So the Rangers take the first 2 sets. And they win it 25-23. As again, Rangers, great start to this one. As they knock off East Central the first 2, they'll try and look to make it a 3-0 clean sweep when we come back. Again, it's Ranger Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug, right here on the Ranger Sports Network, 105.7 and 106.1.
Do you need assistance taking care of yourself or a loved one? Beatles Nursing Home in Alva is here for you. We offer safe, high-quality, affordable nursing care while meeting all care guidelines for living. Call us at 580-327-1274 to learn more about our admissions process to place your loved one in our care. When it's time to choose a nursing home facility, we'll hope you'll consider Beatles Nursing Home, located at 916 Noble Street in Alva.
Do you have a heart of compassion for people who find themselves in tough situations? Hope Pregnancy Center of Northwest Oklahoma is now open in Alva and is currently hiring an assistant. We'd love to have you join our team. Please call Charity Lyon at 580-327-9091 for more information, or visit obhc.org/employment for a job description and employment application.
Since 2004, customers in Alva, Oklahoma have trusted K&S Tire for all their automotive needs. With over 40 years of experience in the business, we offer top quality replacement tires and outstanding vehicle service repairs. From routine maintenance to complex repairs, our skilled technicians have covered you. Drive with confidence and let us keep your vehicle running smoothly. Visit us at knstire.com or come by at 2590 College Boulevard here in Alva, Oklahoma. K&S Tire, where experience meets excellence.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse is set number 2 in the books. Rangers again win at 25-14 in set 1 and then come back to win at 25-23. And that's an impressive comeback because the Tigers had that 2-point lead, Liv.
Yeah, most definitely, especially looking at kind of those percentages. They both, Northwestern and ECU, tied with 7 errors apiece, and both of us with 21 kills. But I think the big thing, once again, is just those errors on ECU's part. Like you mentioned, they had 11 in the first set, 7 in the second set. Northwestern having a more clean first set, so I think that really is what saved us. And then obviously, like we just saw in the end of that second set, was the team blocks. Obviously, A.J. Ozdemir coming up with a big one to end that set and take it to this third set. Northwestern has 6 total, while ECU's got 2 total.
Yeah, that's impressive. And again, that's that number you like to see if you're a Ranger fan. That total team blocks and, of course, the assisted blocks. Yet to have any solo blocks, but several assisted blocks so far for Northwestern here tonight. 3. As we are headed to the third set, which could be the final one if the Rangers can take this one here tonight. Again, Rangers will be back in action on Friday, taking on a KCAC opponent, Northwestern College out of Winfield. Southwestern College, the Mound Builders. Going to try to invade Alva.
Serving for East Central.
What an interesting mascot, the Mound Builders.
And it's that little black cat.
Yeah, what? Are they like building a mound in litter? Like, I'm confused.
That's what I would like to know. I want somebody to explain that to me.
Huh. Someone comment on the YouTube and let us know.
Kabbalah will serve it as we're underway. Rangers on the attack with Blackwood and dug out by Gonzalez, but it lands underneath the net. Nobody from the Tigers could get to it. It's 1-0 Northwestern.
Yeah, I mean, a great dig, but once again, if you can't place it where somebody else is at, it's kind of worthless.
So Rangers draw first blood. They lead at 1-0. Serve over. Kabbalah. Now on the attack is Strickland. Alani with the dig. Diaz, Carme Jones on the attack. Gonzalez kept it alive. They'll set up Strickland on the attack. It's blocked off the left hand that time of a Tiger. That was Nihinu back out into play, and it's 2-0.
Once again, just big blocks by Northwestern there at the front. We don't even have our tall girls up there right now.
Serve from EAS. Yava, they'll set up on the attack. Nihinu, she'll pick up the kill. Nicely done there. It's 2-1 Rangers.
That one was just too easy for her, too, Dustin.
And again, Nihinu coming into this one. 25 kills on the season. Hasn't played a whole lot tonight. Emma Strickland will serve. Diaz handles it. They'll set up Carme Jones on the attack. It was blocked by Nihinu. Somehow she stayed up in the air long enough to knock that one right back down. Oh, no, my apologies. They're going to say point Rangers.
I think it came back down on her side.
Did it? Okay.
Yep. I think it kind of fell between her and the net.
That's the toughest part about this view here on the floor.
Yeah, I'm looking at the back of someone's legs. So.
On the attack that time was Halatoa. Rangers keep it alive. They'll set up. On the attack was Ozdemir, I believe, and that's a point. And that one just barely in that back right corner.
She snuck it right in.
Serving for Northwestern, number 6, Rihanna Diaz.
Rihanna Diaz will serve for the Rangers. The libero crushes one over. Keava handled it. Now Gonzalez into the net for another attack error against the Tigers. That'll be a point for the Rangers.
Point Rangers.
Really, they're just self-inflicted wounds at this point, Dustin.
And it
just
should
not clean play.
It should be 5-1 on the scoreboard. You take a point from the Tigers. Diaz serve, hammers that one over. Keava back over with it. Jimenez, Alani, far side Ozdemir. That one's blocked. Did it go out of play? It did not. It lands in, and now it is 5-2 Rangers.
Yes. Looks like we got it fixed.
Always got to keep those guys in check. Over
I know. What are they doing? Napping? Who's over there?
Keava will serve it. Left-handed serve over. EAS plays it. Set up. Pass on the far side to Ozdemir. Gonzalez with the dig. Kabbalah sets on the attack. Comes Miller. Rangers keep it alive. They'll set it up for Carme Jones, and it's blocked by Ashley Miller for a point.
That's a big block for them.
And the Hinu with the solo block. Now a solo block from Ashley Miller. Northwestern plays it. They'll set up Ozdemir on the attack. Strickland keeps it alive. Set up far side. Alatoa.
Great hustle.
To Diaz. Back to Ozdemir on the attack. Strickland hits that one up into the ceiling. It hit off the basketball goal up there. Tigers keep it alive as we continue play. They'll set up Carme Jones on the attack. Strickland once more. That one nearly catches the ceiling again as Ashley Miller is blocked at the net. Tigers keep it alive. Strickland over with it with the right hand to Diaz. Galani to Jimenez for the attack and well-placed kill. That one took one bounce and went right to head coach Danielle Essex. That's right in front of the Barton Battisti Court logo.
Yeah. It was moving pretty quickly, Dustin. Give it to both teams, like we already talked about. This is a tiny court for 6 people to be moving. That's a lot of moving parts, a lot of bodies. They are both just everybody. I mean, that was a really long volley that we just witnessed.
Kabbalah for Miller tips it over. Rangers right there. Lalani sets up Jimenez, and that one just hit right through the block of Ashley Miller, who couldn't handle that one at 7-3 Rangers. So we're going to see Brooke Sarahita check in, the 5'4" sophomore out of Honolulu, Hawaii. First appearance for her tonight. We did see her some last year in the 2 matchups. Carson Smith, Gonzalez, Sarahina sets for Halatoa. It's blocked, and then off of Sarahina and lands in for the point. When that Rangers defense up there is just impressive.
I mean, you got the Twin Towers up there, Dustin. You are not getting around that.
Tigers want a timeout. We will take it with them. 8-3 Rangers lead it here in the 3rd set. They lead it 2-0. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
To prevent medication from getting into the wrong hands, it is crucial to store it out of sight and out of the reach of children and visitors. In addition, it is important to dispose of unwanted, expired, and unused medications in a safe manner. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org, or call 988 Oklahoma's Mental Health Lifeline. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
The Tacoma Farmers Co-op is a proud supporter of Ranger and Goldbug activities since 1916. They have been here to serve you with all your farming and ranching needs with a wide range of goods and services from fuel, hardware, fencing, tires, feed and seed, plus fertilizer. They're here to meet your needs. Choose to trade with a co-op that gives its profits back to you. To learn about the Tacoma Co-op Advantage, stop by one of 5 locations in Moreland, Freedom, Winoka, Jet, and Tacoma, or visit them at tacomacoop.com and get a better service at a better place.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse. 8-3 Rangers lead it here in the 3rd set. Carson Smith back to serve. Serve over. Strickland. Sarahina sets for Gonzalez, and Gonzalez unloaded on that one. But they're going to say a point for the Rangers. East Central thought it was touched. Rangers say it wasn't as it goes out of play.
Well, yeah, it was touched. It was touched by Coach John's foot over there outside.
9-3 Rangers lead it. Here's the serve over. Strickland. Sarahina. Oh, tipping it over is Gonzalez. Somehow the Rangers got to it. I believe that was Jimenez. EAS over with it. Sarahina sets. Alatoa on the attack. Pick from Diaz goes over. Sarahina once more sets up Gonzalez, and Gonzalez that time able to pick her way through with the attack and the kill. It's now 9-5.
Yeah, and those are 2 tough people to get around a block, Dustin, with Lalani and Jimenez up there on the front row.
Foul serving for East Central. Number 4.
Got to give a shout out, though, to Ozdemir. That tip, she was right there. She was ready for it, was able to pop it up and keep that ball alive for Northwestern.
Back to serve for East Central. Mia Little. 9-4 Rangers lead it here in the 3rd set. Serve over. EAS. Alani sets for Jimenez on the attack. Strickland up near the light. They'll set up for Gonzalez. Hit through the block. Carson Smith with a diving save to keep it alive. EAS over with it on the attack. Little there. And the left hand by Kabbalah. Diaz saves it again. On the attack comes Ozdemir. Up in the air, Kayava They'll set up near side Gonzalez, and somehow Diaz got a hand on it, but it goes up into the 6th row on the far side. It'll be a point for the Tigers.
Man, you got to give her an A for effort on that one. I don't know how that didn't just break her hand.
Yeah, Diaz sacrificing that left hand out there. 9-5 Rangers. Back to serve again is Mia Little. Serve over. That was a line drive. EAS handled it. Ozdemir on the attack. It's blocked by East Central. Keeping alive is Jimenez. Gonzalez play at the net. Both teams block it back at one another. Rangers over with it to Strickland. Back to Gonzalez. It's blocked again by the Rangers. And I believe it once again, Hennessy's Leilani.
Yes, and I mean, you've got to give it to Northwestern about just keeping the ball alive, never letting up. Every little effort that they can give to keep this ball moving in their direction is going to be huge, and you can definitely tell they've got the heart right now.
Ozdemir will go back to serve. It's 10-5 Northwestern. They also lead 2-0. They've been in complete control for most of this one tonight. Ozdemir leaping right-handed serve to Strickland. This may be a play at the net as hammering it right back at East Central. That time was Jimenez for the point. Oh, my apologies, Asensio Soriano.
Rangers!
Couldn't tell the ball was being hit so hard.
Yeah, you got that old thingamajig up there in the way. Ozdemir will serve. Here it is over. Line drive serve, and that's a service ace as it goes off the hands of Strickland. And it's 12-5.
Rangers!
7th service ace tonight from Northwestern.
You just looking a little bamboozled right now.
No question about it. 12-5 Rangers as Ozdemir to serve once more. Tosses it high, drives it over the right hand. Here's another play at the net. Hammered right back at East Central, and it was EAS again.
They got to call a timeout, right?
I would have to think so right now. It's 13-5. This one's getting away, and East Central wants a timeout. We'll take it as well. Rangers lead it 2-0. They lead it 13-5 in the third set. This is Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network.
Why be a Ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of culture, success lives here.
818 Diner has consistently provided the city of Alva with quality comfort food and great service since opening in 2019. Join us for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Some of our popular menu items to choose from include the BCB burger, the French dip, and our staples such as Terry's chicken fried steak, Don's hamburger steak, and Joe's chicken tenders. Open Monday and Wednesday through Sunday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and open for dinner Wednesday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want a variety of menu items and friendly service to give you that local diner feeling, visit 818 Diner right here in Alva.
Welcome back out of the break. 13-5. Rangers lead the Tigers here in the third set as A.J. Ozdemir will go back to serve. And all Northwestern so far here early. And a line drive serve will go over, but it's a service error past the back line.
Serving for East Central, number 12, Odalise Gonzalez.
So Odalise Gonzalez will go back to serve for East Central. Trying to bring the Tigers some luck here in the third set. Jumping right-handed serve, hammers that one over. Carson Smith plays it. Alani now to EAS on the attack, right at Gonzalez, who picks up the dig. They'll set up Strickland on the attack, right at Diaz. This is a play at the net, and it's going to be a point. I think for Northwestern it is, and that was Lalani that time, picking up the kill. But again, when you have a play like that at the net with Jimenez and Lalani, the odds are in your favor.
Yeah, just having somebody that can just really put their hands up there and be a block is so helpful.
Jimenez slaps this one over. Kabbalah sets for Strickland. That one right at EAS. It went right off of her shoulder. Back goes EAS on the attack. It's blocked by East Central, and a point for the Tigers.
EAS looked like Tua getting hit by that shot.
Yeah.
Her head snapped back. Holy cow. That's why I could not play a contact sport, Dustin.
Ashley Miller sets a serve. Tosses it, right-handed driving serve over, and it's a point.
It must be out of order.
I think you're right. I think Rangers may have been out of rotation that time. Well, hold on. We haven't seen them give a point to the Tigers yet. We just heard the whistle blow. The official on the near side in front of us, of course, has not made a call, and now he has. Well, no, I don't know that it was a point. Oh, I guess I say it was. 14-8, serve over. And that one goes over for a service error.
By the Tigers. Point Rangers.
Just too many errors tonight from the Tigers.
Yeah.
It's hard to make that many errors and especially stay in a match, especially on the road.
Yeah, most definitely.
Tennessee's Lalani with the serve over. Kabbalah sets up Strickland right down the middle. Did it land in? It did not. And another attack error.
Out of bounds on East Central.
16
Point Rangers.
Rangers again lead by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Lalani with the serve over. Kabbalah sets up Strickland, and it's blocked once again, and that may have been Carme Jones or Avani Blackwood.
It was.
Jones and Avani Blackwood.
Yeah.
Point.
Yep.
Rangers.
A mixture of their hands.
17-8, Rangers by 9. Alani, the serve over again. Gonzalez backs up, played it. Now on the attack, Nahinu. Rangers keep it alive. They'll have to go over with it. Oh, no, they'll set it up. EAS over with it. Tried to find the spot. Did it land in? It did not.
Oh, I thought it caught the line.
I'm going to tell you, that was extremely close. And we have a great view from it from here.
Yeah, it looked like it caught the line, but Willem Johnson over here, line judge.
Yeah, that may be pure hogwash. I think that was in.
Codswall, if you ask me.
17-9, Rangers by 8. Kabbalah with the serve over. Diaz. Villani sets up. EAS on the attack off the right hand of Cayaba and goes out of play. It's now 19-9.
Soriano with the kill. Point Rangers.
It's really starting to get away from the Tigers.
Number 12, Erica Asensio Soriano.
Asensio Soriano. That last kill, give her 10. Serve over. Gonzalez runs it down. Kabbalah keeps it alive. Strickland on the attack. Off the left hand of Leilani. Off the left hand of Diaz. Leilani over with it. Gonzalez to Kabbalah. Sets up. On the attack that time was Halatoa, and it's a point for the Rangers and another block.
Point Rangers.
19-9. Rangers by 10. Erica Asensio Soriano steps into it. Cayaba to Kabbalah. Now on the attack is Strickland. Well-placed kill there as Leilani laid out for it but couldn't get to it.
Yeah, that one just kind of stopped the bleeding a little bit, Dustin.
Point Tigers. Now serving for East Central, number 19, Emma Strickland.
19-10, Rangers by 9. Strickland to serve it over. Diaz. Leilani now to Avani Blackwood on the attack. Goes up high for that one. Kabbalah with the dig. Cayaba sets up far side on the attack that time for East Central. It was blocked. They'll stay alive. Another attack dig from EAS. They'll set up Carme on the attack right at Strickland. Kabbalah near side. Gonzalez hit through the block. Diaz there to collect it. And then flipping this one over towards the back corner was Hennessy's Leilani. What an impressive play there.
Yes, I mean, you could not have placed that ball any better, Dustin. That was perfectly in that back corner.
I think that's twice tonight she's done that.
Yes. Smart play.
Rangers 5 points away from going 3-0. Cayaba, Kabbalah. Now on the attack is Gonzalez. It's blocked. They'll keep it alive. Kabbalah once more. Oh, nice play flipping it over, but the Rangers get to it, go back over with it. Kabbalah runs it down. Gonzalez on the attack. And it hit the antenna.
Yep.
Rangers will take the point, 21-10.
Point Rangers!
In there also for East Central, I didn't catch the substitution, but it was the 5'10 senior Jada Abercrombie from Kilgore, Texas. Diaz drives it over, clips the tape, and lands in for the service ace, and that's tough if you're Gonzalez.
Yeah. Those ones, when they work in your favor, you're like, oh, thank God. But when they're against you, they're the most frustrating points that we'll ever see.
Rounded Diaz, the libero, once more. 22-10, drives it over again.
Wow.
Gonzalez all the way back out of play. Cayaba, Strickland over with it. Advantage Rangers. Leilani sets up EAS, or that was Ozdemir on the attack. Nice play on the dig. It goes back over to the Rangers. They'll set up Carme Jones on the attack, and it's a kill as it goes off the right hand of Emma Strickland.
With the kill. Point, Rangers!
23-10, Rangers by 13.
Northwestern just looking like an absolute monster right now.
Yeah, this is a different team you've seen, I think, through the first several matches. Kabala on the attack, though, that time. Picking up the kill was trying to see a number there. I think it was Halatoa. No, it was not. It was
Now
Mihidu.
serving for East Central, number 16, Bailey Kaava.
Bailey. Kayaba back to serve. Serve over. Ozdemir to Diaz. Will set up Ozdemir far side. It's blocked. Rangers keep it alive. Left hand. Oh, and I think it was hit too many times by the Rangers.
Well, it went from Brianda's hands to the back of Mariella's head, and then back to Brianda. So,
Well, they're all kind of laughing about it, which
Yeah.
is good to see. And you can do
Yeah.
that when you're up 11.
yeah.
Service once more, driving it over to the left hand. Oh, they set up Jimenez, and it was hit out of bounds. Point for the Rangers. That was off the Tigers, and we are now at match point.
Rangers!
Crowd rises to its feet here inside of Percival
Ranger
Fieldhouse.
fans now serving for match point.
Carson
Number
Smith
five,
will go back to
Carson
serve for
Smith.
match point.
Oh, the anxiety. I hope she doesn't have a error.
That's right. Serve over. Strickland. Kabala sets up far side. Abercrombie on the attack, and she'll pick up the kill. And East Central says no celebrating just yet.
Yep. Sit down.
24-13. Well, if you remember that playoff matchup against East Central, they were up the whole time.
Yep.
They come all the way back.
Mia Little.
Mia Little back to serve. Here it is. Gets it over. Carson Smith. And then now Diaz over with it. Kabala sets up Gonzalez, and it's another kill. Back-to-back kills for the Tigers. They're within 10.
And that seems to be their sweet spot right there, especially for Gonzalez, just really getting Brianda on skates.
Still at match point as Mia Little will serve. It's over. We got a whistle against Northwestern, and I think this time, the Rangers,
Out of rotation.
they were out of rotation.
Point Tigers.
So that's twice now here in the third
Not
set.
sure.
But again,
Always seems to be somebody floating around.
no, not any danger though. 24-15 as Diaz plays the serve,
Not
and
good.
that's a service ace as that one actually
Tried.
hit off of the official on the near side and it clipped our crowd back.
Yep. Yep.
Northwestern.
Rangers want a timeout. Coach wants to talk about it. It's 24-16. Rangers by 8. This is Northwestern Volleyball brought to you by Holder Drug on the Rangers Sports Network.
Naloxone is a medication designed to rapidly reverse opioid overdose. A person who is experiencing an overdose can't administer naloxone to themselves. Anyone can carry naloxone, give it to someone experiencing an overdose, and potentially save a life. That's why everyone should consider having naloxone. For more information, visit okimready.org. That's okimready.org. This program is funded by Northwestern Oklahoma State University, Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Prevention Services, and Substance Abuse Mental Health Services Administration.
Welcome back inside Percival Fieldhouse as we are still at match point after the most recent timeout by Northwestern. It's 24-16. Rangers again trying to close it out, pick up their first victory over East Central in 2 years. Little over with it. Ozdemir, they'll set up Jimenez on the attack. This one goes up near the lights. East Central keeps it alive. Strickland. Now Carson Smith. They'll set up Jimenez once more. Hit through the block. Jimenez tips it over. Alva kept it alive to Kabala. Now on the attack that time for East Central was Gonzalez, and she'll pick up the point. And it's now 24-17.
Man, Dustin, we had it right there in our clutches.
Point Tigers.
We really just needed to put this into the net and end it all for us.
See if Mia Little does that. Right into the center of the floor. Steps into right-handed serve. Just cleared the tape. They'll set up Ozdemir on the attack. Alva kept it alive. Strickland now over with it. Jimenez Lalani with the left hand kept it alive. Tigers hit it too many times into the net, and that's going to do it as the Rangers are going to pick up the victory 25-17.
Excellent play by Leilani to just end it. Nobody was expecting that. Really threw ECU off guard. Excellent play for her to end that match.
The Rangers win at 3-0 tonight, their first victory over the Tigers since September 17th. How about that in 2022, 2 years to the exact date.
That's big for Northwestern. So, girls looked great tonight.
They did. And again, we can't wait to talk to Coach Ben Gesser in our postgame show. Rangers now 15-9 lead the series all time with East Central. As the Rangers again win it tonight, 25-14, 25-23, and 25-17, picking up their first victory in Great American Conference play. With the win, the Rangers improved to 1-0 in conference play, 4-5 on the season. East Central 0-1 in conference play, drops to 5-4. We'll take a timeout, come back. Our McDermott Insurance post-game show is next. You're listening to Northwestern Volleyball, brought to you by Holder Drug on the Ranger Sports Network 105.7.
Are meant to be enjoyed with a great meal. That is why Chartwell's at Northwestern Oklahoma State University here in Alva provides catering for every type of occasion. We guarantee excellent service at a magnificent price. Visit us at www.dineoncampus/NWOSU for our catering options, or call us at 580-327-8622. That's 327-8622. Book us now and delight with Chartwell's Catering.
The Alva Moose Lodge is a proud supporter of all Northwestern and Alva public school activities and strives to be the heart of the community through fundraisers and community-based events that make a difference in the lives of individuals, kids, and families throughout Northwest Oklahoma. On a national basis, the Moose Fraternity provides at-risk children with a second chance at life and its senior members a comforting retirement at its 5-star senior facility in Florida. If you would like to see how you can help make a difference in the lives of those in need, stop by the Alva Moose Lodge Monday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at 302 7th Street to learn more. Welcome back to Purcell Fieldhouse here in Alva. Dustin Goodham alongside Olivia Andell as we open up our McDermott Insurance post-game show. We are joined by the winning coach tonight, Ranger head volleyball coach John Ben Gesser. Coach, congratulations on the victory. I'm sure you guys are excited now to start Great American Conference play 1-0.
We are. That was a really good win, and it was just fun to be here at home in front of everybody and take care of business like we did.
And you guys did. Again, really from the opening bell, you guys really went after East Central. And I know this is a team we had lost 3 straight coming into tonight. What was the message coming into the night with the matchup?
Well, we knew who their strong points were, and we triple blocked them every single time, which I think threw them off guard because I know for a fact that they have not seen anybody triple block yet this year, and that really helped us out a lot right off the bat, and it worked.
What did you see from them? You know, obviously you'd watched a lot of film coming in. Did you expect this many attack errors from them? And then what was that something you guys did defensively to force them into that?
Sure, I absolutely expected a lot of errors from them, especially when we got a huge front row going up with 3 people at them. You know, that's the whole point of doing that, because even if we don't get the block, we are, being a big presence at that net. So we're just a visual that they have to be aware of while they go swing. And that can cause a lot of challenges if you're not used to it.
Yeah, most definitely. Obviously, adding somebody with the height like Hennessy Lalani coming up, I mean, wow, she's just a force up there. How has adding somebody with that height in that setter position really helped you guys?
It's changed a lot. She just has the ability to see the court really, really well. Like, there's a lot of times where she'll just throw it over on 2 that only somebody with her body type could do that, just because she's so high up there and can see the hole. Like, there was one where they dumped it right to the 2 zone, and instead of passing it up, she just threw it right back to their 5, and no one was there.
Yeah, most definitely. One thing, obviously, just some of those closer sets are, those closer receptions, obviously her height is really able to kind of help her to kind of either keep that in play or knock it over, which is something that, Cameron Lobb, excellent setter, but we just didn't have the extra height, and I think that's been such a huge advantage.
Absolutely.
We noticed this match.
That's such a great point, because there are times where that pass goes a little tight, and you want to be able to pull it out without the other side touching it first, and just her wingspan can grab that ball before the other block has a chance to grab it.
Coach, one other player I want to ask you about tonight, Brownda Diaz, your libero. How did you think she played tonight? She does finish with 3 service aces, but just, her as a libero out there for you guys.
I thought she did really good, and it was nice, too, because with our blocking, and all she had to do was mostly worry about tips and stuff. Now they did get their swings through, which is normal, but I think that her consistency tonight was really well, especially on serve receive.
Well, Coach, I appreciate you joining us. Congrats again on the victory. I know you're getting ready. You've got a couple of matchups this weekend. You turn your attention to Southwestern College on Friday.
Absolutely. And we're glad to be at home again.
That's right. Always an advantage. Coach,
Yes.
get out of here and let you go celebrate
Thank
with
you,
your team.
guys.
Congrats on the victory. Our thanks again to Ranger head volleyball coach John Ben Gesser for joining us here in our McDermott Insurance post-game show. Let's run through some final numbers for you, brought to you by the Alva Moose Lodge. Numbers by each set, starting with East Central. They had 11 kills in the first set, 10 in the second, 8 in the third. Total attack errors, 11 in the first set, 7 in the second set, 9 in the third. The total number of attacks, 30, 31, and 31. For the Rangers, 8 kills in the first, 13 in the last two. No errors in the first, 7 in the second, just 5 in the third. 21 total attacks, 30 total attacks in the second set, 31 in the third. They were led tonight in kills by Erica Asensio-Soriano with 10, 7 from Carme Jones, 5 from Jimenez, and 4 each from Ozdemir, Hennessy's Lalani, and 4 from Ivani Blackwood. For East Central, again, they were led tonight by Emma Strickland with 13. Odalise Gonzalez only with 7 and 7 attack errors. I think the Rangers really frustrated her tonight, Liv, and that's something you kind of heard Coach Ben Gesser talk about.
Yeah, most definitely. Looking at last year's sets, like I said, Emma Strickland, I believe she had 17 kills against us, if I remember correctly, when I was doing my research earlier. And Odalise Gonzalez had, I believe, double digits as well. So being able to kind of shut her down and really make her work for those kills definitely frustrated her, obviously. She did have a few of those kills that we saw where the Brianda wasn't able to get to. She had a lot of success in that rotation, but just generally overall, I think Northwestern did a really great job defensively on that front row to keep her under control.
They did, and again, it's always nice to start out at home, especially in conference play. Coach Ben Gesser had mentioned being at home. In fact, the next 3 matches, you've got Southwestern College, William Jewell, and Tabor College all coming here to Alva this weekend. So I know it's an opportunity to pick up some more victories before you have to go on the road to Southern Nazarene. So.
Yeah, and Southern Naz, obviously they're, I believe below us right now currently in GAC standings. But once again, who knows who they've played. They probably have played quite a few good teams. They're always a force to be reckoned with, as we have known in the past. But hopefully Northwestern is able to get a few good matches in this weekend without any injuries or anything of that nature. Get a few more practices with some different rotations. A few different people we didn't even see tonight. Someone like Macy Schreffler, who played a lot in those tournaments over the weekend. So it'll be really interesting to see how they handle this weekend with a few different matches. But I'm excited to be back here and see them take whomever is next. I believe probably be Southwestern during homecoming week, don't you think?
We are Southeastern on September 26th.
Southeastern, all
that
right.
will be our next broadcast. Of course, this
Excellent.
weekend on the road with Ranger football at Southern Nazarene. So we'll be back with you on September 26th when Northwestern hosts the Savage Storm of Southeastern. Liv, great job again tonight, and as always, appreciate you joining me, and looking forward to the next one.
Thank you. I'm excited for it.
Thanks again to Livy Andell, my partner here.